Good afternoon. Today we're at Target, but we're going to be talking about multiple stores. Power went down last night. Looks like it's finally starting to come back on. Let's get to it. So last night we had some crazy storms run through Cincinnati, Ohio. Over here on the west side of town, the lights were completely out down here on Glenway. Kroger's across the street here has been closed all day. I do believe they've opened back up. Target was kind of funny. They had their doors open. It was pitch black inside. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do anything today, so I wanted to wait to see if the power came back on today, but it had to have been out since about 6 o'clock last night. Kroger's, it's hard to tell from here, but it looks like they may be back open. There's a lot of cars in the parking lot. I went there earlier, talked to some people I know there, and they said that they were completely closed. They, I don't know if their backup generators weren't working or whatever, but I know here at Target, they were starting to throw out food. So we're gonna go inside and take a look. But yeah, really crazy. Also, I wanted to point out that in Goshen, Ohio, there was a tornado that hit and kind of ravaged through town. Now there hasn't been any casualties, thank God. Let's keep our thoughts and prayers for those out in Goshen, Ohio. I know it devastated a lot of areas, took out like a lot of the fire station. They're gonna have to redo that whole fire station. I mean, they said that about a third of the building was leveled. If you want to look it up, it's Goshen, Ohio. But yeah, power has been out everywhere. Does look like they've restored a lot here on the west side of town. Like I said, we are gonna go into Target, take a look. It was crazy driving around this morning. All the lights were out. Kroger was closed. They had a security guard out there explaining to everybody that it was closed right now. They didn't really go into detail, but I talked to a couple friends of mine at Kroger, and they said, yeah, it's closed until they can get everything back up and running. We heard that Target was starting to throw away food, so let's go ahead and check it out. Real quick, just to give you an idea, all of this power here from Staples all the way down here to Michael's and the Old Navy and all that stuff, all that power has been out. It does look like most of it is restored. And Kroger's is across the street here. Doesn't really, judging by how many cars are over there, it looks like they're open. We may drive by just to check on our way out of here, but we're gonna go into Target and see the aftermath. So the lights are back on here at Target. I will say that Starbucks is still closed. It's about 5:30 p.m. They're usually open till about 8 o'clock. So yeah, they probably weren't able to reopen. They probably got to clean everything out. Okay guys, so this is what a massive power outage looks like. I was talking to somebody up front there. He said that Kroger's did reopen, but they had to throw all of their refrigerated items away also. Boy, thousands of dollars. Thousands wasted. I don't know if they had this milk in the back. Can't get to it anyway. They're probably just going to pitch it. Maybe they haven't gotten to it yet. Ugh, this is crazy. Okay, so they said that the power came on here about 12 o'clock and they had to throw everything away. All refrigerated items have been thrown away. Because like I said, power was out since 5 o'clock last night. And I don't know, like, I don't know if it knocked out their generators to keep these on. Maybe the generators worked in the back. We really have no answers yet, but I do gotta say that was one of the craziest lightning storms I'd ever seen here in Cincinnati. So this had to be a pretty big task for these guys here. I feel bad for the employees, but at the same time, you would think that they would have a way for these to kick back on in case of an emergency like this. And I don't want to there was some significant damage in Goshen, Ohio with the tornadoes or the tornado. It was a EF5 or EF2, I'm sorry, EF2 that hit. So it wasn't like, that tornado is a tornado no matter which way you look at it. And I feel bad, so bad for the people. I just hope that nobody's hurt. And we need to keep them in our thoughts and prayers. But none of this amounts to something that could happen to somebody. So it's like, we'd give up all the food in the world if it could save, a life. So I don't want to get too dramatic here, but, you know, when it comes to being face to face with a tornado, this is really nothing. I will not title this video "Empty Shelves." Oh, sorry. Tried to lighten the mood a little, but this is I don't know. This is crazy. This is going to cost them. I don't know. I'm sure they have insurance on this kind of thing, but you know, it's like I can't imagine what Kroger's looks like right now. Now, the Kroger marketplace that I go to never lost power, which we will be going there because, you know, there's a lot of things we want to check on. We got a lot of comments on different things that we want to check out at Kroger to see if they're getting in for everybody. But yeah, I wasn't able to do what I was originally going to do today. So I just wanted to put this out here, come in here and take a look. All this was pitch black this morning when I came here. The automatic doors were open. I was surprised that they were even letting anybody in, to be honest with you. You were still able to purchase products, but food. I mean, obviously they had to get rid of all this. I gotta say, they did a good job of getting all this out of here. They are back and working, the refrigeration and everything, but I wonder why they didn't get rid of the milk. I wonder if there was a reason why they put the caution tape up here but didn't put it up here. Maybe they ran out of caution tape. Looks like they're still pretty low on peanut butter. They do have the Good and Gather down there. I'm not going to go over a lot of products today. Mostly just kind of wanted to check some things out. You know, I feel like we should pay a visit over there to Kroger. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. It seems like, I mean, for everything else that is shelf stable, obviously they don't have to get rid of. But I mean, I wonder how hot it got in here, because it was 90 something degrees yesterday, and then it had shot up to 91 today, like really early. So I don't know. Probably got pretty hot in here. Feels good in here now, but yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna drive across the street to Kroger. See what it looks like over there. I don't know. It's crazy, guys. All this meat, all this steak and everything completely gone. Gone. I tell you, I would hope that when they start pitching it, like, you would hope that they would give it away to somebody, or, you know, a local food bank or something. I seriously doubt it. I'm sure they just pitched it. But I mean, you're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of food just at Target. Let's go see what happened to Kroger. Okay, so here at Kroger, they have everything ripped off. I will say it looks like all the food is still in the cabinets. Now, I don't know if they have refilled this since then. We'll have to see, but I hope they didn't leave this in here. I'm sure they didn't. They wouldn't be allowed to do that. But, yeah, they've got it all roped off here with caution tape. Yeah, looks crazy. The stuff that is reachable to people has been taken down. Nothing refilled. I'm assuming that they just haven't emptied the fridge yet, but we'll have to see. Okay, so I talked to a couple of my buddies here that work at Kroger. All that food's bad. They still have to throw it out. Starbucks is closed here too because of the stuff, all the milk and stuff. It's all bad, so they can't use that. And it's crazy. Like, one of my buddies was saying, you know, this could be up to $100,000 of wasted food. Now, Kroger's is insured for all this, but the thing is, you know, it's like, I hate to see all the food go to waste. That is my thing, is it all going to waste, you know. And we're going to keep looking around, see what we can see. Can't get back in the freezer aisles, though, because they have it all taped off with caution tape. I've seen a couple guys taking down all the ice cream. Okay, so I just saw someone wheel in a cart, an entire cart of stuff here, and it looks like that's what they're doing. So I don't know if they had their backup generators in the back that kept stuff fresh. They wouldn't be allowed to put this out here otherwise. And they do. They've refilled the milk, and considering that I can get in here and take a milk means that it's fresh and it was never affected. There's a lot of sweat on these, though. But yeah, they wouldn't be able to do this, so not you know, it is crazy though. Okay, so over here next to the dairy, which we can see they haven't replenished a lot of eggs. I'm assuming that everything in the back coolers was on the backup generator. Again, they would not be putting this stuff out here if it was like I said, this happened at 5 o'clock yesterday, so they've probably been on top of this ever since. But in these cabinets here, it is completely wiped out. Butter is gone. The biscuits, the canned, the overly expensive $2.99 grands, they're gone. Yeah, everything. Cream cheese is gone. Cheese, all the cheese is gone. And they could have some of this in the back. My buddy of mine, he said that, this could be a long time. I have a couple people I know that work here I've talked to, and they said it's just an absolute nightmare. So I've never seen this happen over here on this side of town, ever. I mean, we've had power outages and stuff, but backup generators kept these things on. I don't know if it knocked out. It is kind of funny that it happened to Target and Kroger. The same thing. So I don't know. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys this. That's why we always need to remember to buy batteries. So for these things, I don't think they would have needed to take out. Like they said, they didn't need to take out the beer. These are nice and cold. So, you know what? I don't know about these though. These got milk in them right here. These coffee products here. I mean, I don't know. I don't think you have to freeze these. You don't have to keep these in a refrigerator. So, like I said, they've got a serious crew here working on it. So, I'm sure they're taking care of all this. And the fact that I'm able to come in to this cabinet here and grab one out, it needs to be 100% safe. So, and they have all the yogurts gone. It's crazy to see. This is an empty shelf on a whole new level right here. Does look like we have some Oikos back here that they probably had in the back that they filled up. I hate to see that, because this kind of tells me, is this all you had in the back? So they may have to wait to get an order for that. But yeah, this is crazy. Now, like I said, we are going to the Kroger Marketplace. They were not affected. The power never went off. It's on the other side of town. So, yeah, crazy. Okay, so I just talked to a manager here at Kroger. All this stuff is completely fresh. This is all fresh off the truck. They had to get rid of everything. The milk, everything. The milk is fresh. Came off the truck earlier today. So we're good to go on that front. And that's good to know. And yeah, all this stuff's fresh. Came in today. All these in this cabinet, fresh off the truck. I gotta say, that is just crazy. So I also asked the lady, if they had backup generators, and she said they blew in the storm. And it's like, if you have a backup generator, I don't know. It's like that happened here and at Target. That's two different stores across the street from each other. I mean, yeah, I guess it was enough to blow the generators, I guess, but that's crazy. Okay, so they are very crowded here, but I will say, this all came off the truck today. I don't know, this is an awful lot of stuff. And, I mean, they got a lot of people in here working, so but the lady said that this is good, and I'm hearing a lot of people over by the milk aisle that do not want to buy the milk because it's sweating. I showed that the milk was sweating and came in right off the truck. I mean, I don't know, maybe the stuff that usually comes off the truck they put in the back, and that is like the storage. So they probably brought it in right off the truck and into the cabinets. They would not be allowed to do that. So, but I'm not going to buy any. So I don't know, I don't know. I'm a little confused because I can't imagine that they would be able to get in all these same products since 5 o'clock last night. So I really don't know. Maybe this cabinet was working. We really don't know. I'm not going to keep asking questions and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Probably not going to shop here for a little while. So Kroger's must have had some kind of emergency plan and brought a ton of food into this Kroger right away. This is an awful lot of chicken. I mean, like I said, maybe this cabinet wasn't down. Maybe it was still running. She said that the generator went out though. I don't know. This is crazy looking. I will say this right now. The reason why we come to this Kroger, we trust everybody. We've trusted this Kroger for a long time. I do not believe they would be leaving things up if it was bad. I'm sure they're on top of it. That's why the store was probably closed this morning. They said it just opened up just a couple hours ago. So, you know, we're probably seeing what they're already putting up. But, you know, I trust them. Like I said, we've been shopping here for years. And I pretty much know everybody here. So they, you know, everything, I hope, at least, is good. And it's not that I'm not going to shop here, but I'll tell you what, they got a lot more work to do. All those cabinets that are full of food in the freezer aisles, those have to be taken down. They are still getting to that. So that's why they blocked it all off so nobody would get back there. Well, I feel bad for all the employees right now that are having to deal with this. Okay, so I want to come over here to the produce. I almost forgot about it over here. And everything in the cabinets completely gone. All the orange juice, not one orange juice left. I think one of my buddies here might have like undersold this here. Yeah, we, you know, $100,000 in damaged food, but it could be more than that. I mean, I really don't know. My brain don't calculate that high. But yeah, all the orange juice gone. They did tell me that this food is all being wasted, it is all being thrown away. Ugh, I hate to see stuff like this. I really do. What a waste. So all the bagged salads and stuff like that, some of the stuff I guess they got up there that they may have had, maybe off the truck or something, but, you know, as we can see here, a lot of it's gone. Let me also say that, you know, I do understand the laws. I understand that you can't stuff, they don't know when or how or what if it's spoiled. So you can't give that, you can't even give that stuff away. I understand the way the law is. I would think that within that first hour, I'd be like, hey, get this stuff out of here. You know, it's like this, it could have been put to good use, but, and maybe these are things we need to change in the future when events like this happen. But I do understand the whole law of it and why they can't do that. One thing they're going to have to also do is some serious cleaning back here. Back in the produce, had quite a smell back here. They're going to have to bleach all this stuff, clean it up. This was the frozen ice cream, or the like cakes, frozen ice cream cakes and stuff like that. Just pretty much checking out everything that's gotten wiped out. All the grab and go sliced meats here at the deli, all gone. All the potato salad and macaroni salad, all that stuff is gone. Not sure what they're doing with the meat counter here. I don't know. We'll have to see. This may be stuff that they brought in. Not sure, but the deli is closed. So can't get anything at the deli right now. All these fancy, expensive cheeses and all this stuff, all this is gone. Boy, tens of thousands of dollars. I don't even know. Maybe a couple $100,000. I feel bad for Kroger in general. You know, I love Kroger. Me and my wife both love Kroger. They have taken care of us for years and years and years. So it's hard for me to hate on Kroger too much. That's why we visit here a lot, because we know a lot of the prices. And yes, we do hate to see prices go up and stuff like that. But I gotta say, this is just sad. Well, guys, what a sad sight. I hate seeing things like this. Never seen something like this of this magnitude. That storm lasted 20 minutes yesterday over here, and all the damage that it caused is crazy. With the tornado coming down, you know, in Goshen, again, let's keep our thoughts and prayers with them. You know, it's a tough time, but all the power going out around here, costing Kroger's a fortune. It's going to cost Target a fortune too, but Target not as much as Kroger. A lot of the produce, I'm kind of curious, I didn't ask, but I'm kind of curious with the produce if they had to get rid of a lot of that too, because we saw the cantaloupes and stuff like that they were throwing away, because it probably got really hot in there, and that stuff, I don't know, a lot of it probably would not be good with it getting that hot. But there's 100 people in here taking care of the issue. That was good to see. A lot of people taking care of the problem. Workers, that's normally not their job. They got everybody on it. Everybody in the store. Thank you to all the hard workers at Kroger that are taking care of the issue so that we can come into the stores and get our food. You know, thank you to all the Kroger workers, Target workers, everybody out there affected. And yeah, it's crazy, you know, with all this stuff, prices going up and everything else. It's just, this is like icing on the cake, you know. It's like, this is just terrible for Kroger, you know, who's done, you know, a good job of keeping a lot of the prices down when most stores are way higher than what they are. But guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.